Hey guys, this is Kinnari Singh. You're watching GlitzVisionUSA, and today we are on the sets of Vanshaj and definitely playing one of the most important character. We have Mahir here today. So Mahir, first of all, a very congratulations for bagging the show.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for having me.
Right. Okay, तो सबसे पहले तो आपसे पूछना चाहेंगे of course we all know it's a new concept, it's a different concept, the least what I can say. Tell me something about the process, because छोटी सरदारनी के बाद people were hoping कि अब कहाँ पे आएंगे, but of course you took some time, okay, and then you're back with this show. What was the reason of saying yes to this show?
Okay, so I'll be very honest, You've seen me in a very typical positive character portrayed on a TV show or a daily soap. I didn't really take my time because I didn't have a lot of time. I was constantly shooting. I was working in different mediums. And while working in a different medium, I get a call from Swastik, a company which is, very well known, which is a company that people want to work with because they never really forget their actors. They take care of their actors, they take care of their team, and it's very well respected, So when a call comes, you give them that respect and you listen to the story. Now, this character wasn't really a positive character, and people are always, there's always that if and but when you have to go to those uncharted waters of grey characters because people mostly don't like it, or you end up portraying a negative image and then you only get negative roles. This story, Vanshaj, in itself is so very well layered. It's like the emotions have been portrayed in a very different manner, and when you're shooting, when you're seeing the output, when you're reading the scripts, and when you're going through the process, you're doing the mock shoots and the rehearsals, oh, maybe I'm not doing a typical daily soap, maybe I'm just being a part of something that is gonna change or evolve the whole journey as a TV artist, because I bet you that this is not something that is usual, this is not something that is common, this is not something which TV is known for. You might call it a web show, but we're doing it for TV. We're creating some amazing output, and you'll love it. If you have a taste for different content, if you have a taste for authentic and actual content without a tremendous amount of drama and over the top love story, you want reality, let's give you Vanshaj. What's it?
There's always this little risk, I would say, जब भी आप एक ऐसा शो लाते हो जो डेली ड्रामा नहीं है, जो सास बहू सागा नहीं है, एंड जो सोसाइटी की एक इशू को तो हाईलाइट कर रहा है, देयर इज ऑलवेज अ रिस्क इन टर्म्स ऑफ टीआरपी. सो एज एन एक्टर व्हेन यू वर टेकिंग दिस प्रोजेक्ट, एंड आई एम श्योर वो चीज़ आपके दिमाग में कहीं ना कहीं होगी, तो इस चीज़ पे आपको क्या कहना है?
See, I'm a very practical person per se, अगर आप बाहर से फ्रूट भी खरीदते हो ना रेडी से, तो आपको वहाँ पर भी रिस्क रहता है कि ठीक निकलेगा नहीं. तो रिस्क का सोच के आप कुछ करो ना करो इज़ नॉट द राइट वे टू गो. I go with something called the gut feeling. If I get a feel, oh, maybe this is the thing for me, I go for it. I don't think twice about it. And Vanshaj, DJ per se, DJ as a character, this wasn't the only character that was on table for me. You'll get to know about the other characters while we discover. And DJ was a character that, there's a kid inside me that wants to do certain things, but you cannot do those things. क्यों? क्योंकि यार आपकी values, आपकी upbringing, mannerisms, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हम नहीं कर सकते. Rules. DJ is completely opposite to who I am as a person. So as an artist ना एक excitement, एक thrill मिलता है आपको वो करने में जो आप नहीं कर सकते reality में. So DJ is that adventure for me, and it's fun.
But as an individual or as an actor, you really want कि at least audience अब they get ready, or they at least give a chance to a mature stories like this.
They will. जैसा कि सब कह रहे थे, everyone's making their food, everyone's cooking something or the other. But if your food's tasty, sooner or later people will come and eat. The word of mouth and the branding can be done about everything. But till the time your food hasn't been prepared and it's not served with love, people will not fall in love with it. We're doing something. We're putting in tremendous amount of effort. You can see the set, everything's larger than life. I don't think you've ever seen something of this sort on a TV set, ever. And there are parts of the set that you haven't seen, and you'll be like, oh, is this actually a set, or is this, really made for a party or something? That's the amount of thought, that's the amount of effort that's been going in, and that's the amount of effort we guys are putting in every day. And it's very personal for us right now. And अगर हम लोग feel कर पा रहे हैं ना, I'm pretty sure once you watch it, you give it a shot, you'll love it.
Now, I've often heard, actors saying, जब उनका पहला शो, काफ़ी ज़्यादा सक्सेसफुल होता है या फिर प्रीवियस शो, तो उन्होंने हमेशा कहा कि हमारे पे एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होती है कि जब भी हम हमारा सेकंड प्रोजेक्ट ले, इट शुड बी, एट दैट लेवल या फिर उससे, a top notch. And actors have said that. So, because you have been part of a very hit show, okay? So, उस एस्पेक्ट में आप क्या सोचते हो?
Okay, so I'll contradict that. That was the first show that you've known me for. I've done 9 shows.
Yeah, that's what
See, that's
show also.
so that's what I'm saying. Pressure तब आता है ना जब वो actually आपका पहला या दूसरा show. जब आप early in your life when you see a lot of hardships and a lot of failures, no, so then you're not really afraid of failing. So I've just started tasting some sort of success, and I don't think I've really had my taste of success, and maybe Vanshaj is that for me. Let's see. Fingers crossed.
Anything specially you have prepped for the character, be it your body language or anything you want to say?
A lot. And those are not the things that I want to really point out right now.
Okay.
Like, I'd much rather be happy by people noticing them, and next time we do an interview, we'll be like, oh, we saw you were doing this and that, and we know you weren't doing that in Choti. That's more exciting. So from the body language to the way I carry things to the way I talk, a lot of the things I've been doing on camera are coming out right now as well, which I have to control because you're not DJ anymore. So those are the things that you have to do. And with time, the character evolves, and once you see the audience reacting to it in a certain way, once you get to know what they like, you tend to cater that a bit more. So that's what we're doing, and we're just doing whatever we can to the best of our efforts, and just praying, just being positive.
Last 2 questions. Any specific scene you have done till now in Vanshaj which you are really, really proud as an actor?
Proud as an actor,
You thought that scene was kick-ass.
I'm a thorough artist. I don't think I can ever be satisfied or be proud of something I've done, because the harsh reality is the moment you do something and you walk out of it, your mind gets a certain amount of time to think about what you could have done. So the satisfaction or the proud feeling doesn't really come. It only comes once you look at it years later and you're like, oh yeah, I used to do this back then.
From the makers,
Yeah, that's been happening. I mean, my scene with Dada Babu, that contrast and that, because he's a different character in person too, and we're completely poles apart. So when you put 2 different poles on camera, it's true, opposite ends of a magnet do attract. So that's been happening, and my scene with my mother Gagi, who's sitting right here, it was fun. I mean, I genuinely feel that my bond with my mother, my bond with my father, my bond with my granddad, very different bonds, a lot of fun. Those 2 scenes in specific, with my mother and with my Dada Babu, have been fab.
Okay, lastly, how has been your journey as an actor in this industry, and whatever you want to say about this current phase which you are in?
Current phase, it's post-COVID, things changed.
Yeah.
And right now I feel things are picking up, life's going in a certain way, good things are happening. A lot of good things are about to happen. Like, I hope they will be good, because I got Vanshaj happening, then I have a couple of more releases this year, then I have something internationally happening, but I can't really officially say. There's also a small part that I did in a web show which is coming called G Karda on Amazon. Then there's an international film that is releasing by the end of the year. So a lot is going to happen in the second part of this year. So a lot of jitters, a lot of excitement, a lot of nervousness, and just hoping and praying, dude, because we've been waiting, I've been waiting, my family's been waiting for the good things to happen for a while. So that finally you're sitting in a place where you're waiting because something's going to happen is a good thing, is a good feeling, and this is progress for me. So it's a good phase.
On this note, congratulations for this show. I really, really hope it gets all the success which it really deserves. Anything you want to say to the fans?
Just you guys have been supportive. You guys have been really, really loving, and we're doing something different. We're coming to your homes. We'll be on TV from the 12th of June, every Monday to Saturday, 10 p.m. and on Sony Live 24/7. Do watch us, do support us, do love us. We need it. Love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.